Russian music fantastic? Certainly it is right here. Hello everyone, we are back here with more of this. Right? Okay. There we go. Just took a moment to pop into existence, but here we are back into Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, a wonderful name that rolls right off the tongue. And we are just checking out that stream is looking good. Appears to be wonderful, so great. All is well. We're doing bauxite today. Now, full disclosure, I don't actually know what bauxite is, but it's a thing we can dig out of the ground, and so that's good, and we're gonna do that. Fuck sustainability. We're just gonna dig a big fucking hole in the ground, and then we're gonna take whatever is in it and use it for ourselves, you know? Why bother thinking about the planet and the world? We are the Russians. Things are going quite well, however, in this little save file. We have a lot of money. We've got 31 million rubles, which is... Oh, fire! Fire, and it's not one of the bad places. It's just right here. The fire brigade's already driven into the building and is putting out the fire over here. Good work there from the fire people of wherever we are in Russia. Well, hang on. Why is that so low? Oh, it's because there's no fat in music. Obviously, you know, into general settings with the obvious icon for general settings of the loudspeaker icon, as you would. Many things have probably changed since you last saw this. I play this far too much. I got a new farm. Got a new big farm. Really big farm, because we need more farms. But yes, over here's where the bauxite is. We have a bauxite mine finished. Yes! Now we have a problem because we need trains to run before we can actually start working over here. But the good thing is they are working on that quick snap. Right? Where's my construction train? Construction train? I just need to get my bearings in. There it is. Where is this train currently? Why is it here? Right, what we're going to do first of all, we're going to get rid of the DKGU, because, you know, we need something bigger than that. No, wrong button. In here we go. We have the option of the EDK 300, or the KUZ, for one railway crane. They are building, I mean, you know, it's sort of fairly mediocre in terms of speed. Let's just go with the EDK, because it sounds pretty wicked, really, doesn't it? We can also start... Oh yeah, we need to assign construction because for some reason it hasn't been assigned over here. That is a slight problem. We can only do that bit by bit actually. What we need to do is select this. And then we need to go down here. Just be like, yeah, everything really, mate. All you need to do is all of this. Because you will start out here laying down sort of tracks. Because it doesn't really do that here automatically. So that's being sorted out. Then we got we've got an eye in here, as you can see, with a pointy thing on top. Singuriopol, we've got a construction office right here, which will overlook everything here. We also need to have some more workers, because I reckon we're out of them, and we got a few in here that are, you know, without jobs. But otherwise, I think we kind of, without that, what we can actually also do, and what we probably need to do, is construct, what is it called, not in here, construct equipment for citizens. The City Hall stroke accounting office probably need that. That would be useful. New vehicle available, we'll have a look in a second. If we can find a place to... Oh, there you go. Just need it to be quite specific. So what do we unlock? A bendy bus. The SG, not the Glickenhaus, I would imagine. I wish. Let's just go in and see bus. Oh, we got lots of buses. Is this one of those international ones? It is from West Germany. Those capitalist swine! Sorry, we can't have that here, you know. We are Russian, we are the Soviet. We can't have those Western German bastards coming here with their democracy and, you know, human rights. That has no place in society in Russia. We just need to keep the people oppressed We need more houses in here. What we need is the most tower flats we can possibly think of. I don't know why we have 3 road connections to this one. We do. What about this one? Yeah, same thing here. No idea why. But you can house a lot of workers. I mean, I don't necessarily think we're going to need that many workers. I mean, see again, this one just has the single connection, so let's probably go with that. So can we, right in here, just need to get it lined up right, because I do want it to look nice. Boom. And we are not building anything here without, you know, spending our own things on it. We're not just buying this. So right, here we go. Boom. Look at this. We're now going to have people living here. Well, they're not, because I deselected them automatically moving in, but they will be here eventually as our aggregate storage over here for the bauxite is getting completed quite nicely. We need more stuff over here in metallurgy. Ooh, we unlocked a new car, a VSET 2101, but that doesn't really matter for us. A bauxite mine, bauxite processing plant, we don't have that. We need to build that. We've got a lot coming in here, so let's just say that just processes raw bauxite. Then we need to have an alumina plant, from which we need coal, we need chemicals. Right, we have chemicals and coal over in Pydansk, so we probably need to process the bauxite here. Then, no, we don't really want to ferry that over. What we want to do is grab some coal from over there, get it transported down here, and then we'll just bish bash bosh it up. But we need to build another aggregate storage for that. So probably, yeah, let's build another aggregate storage right here. That's probably a good point. Let's connect that up with a gravel road. We don't really need to spend a lot of money here on all sorts of fancy roads. Just a gravel road will be fine. No, right with that. A little trick I found out is you can just build one road and then you just do the connections after, because if you do the connections now, it'll split it up into different segments. It won't do this right here, so it's pretty much better to do that, because that's separate constructions and all of that. That's kind of why I've set this up first over here. But with that being done, this sort of intro-ish thing, how's everyone doing? Is everyone okay? Doing fine in this weird world that we happen to inhabit right now? Bloody well hope so. I mean, I've had a steak for dinner, I'm currently wearing my robe, so I'm being a great adult. I mean, also playing video games on the internet for people. So my level of being a grown-up is just through the roof right here. We had a few tweaks going on the actual map here. We're doing some road constructions over here, which has been assigned to a construction office. We have got a mechanical component factory working here, which is working out of this one. We might get a railway going from here, but we need to build up the storage facility. Although I probably want to get some other storage facilities grown up. We've still got our gravel stuff. This has been reconfigured. Yeah, I had to do that. It just wasn't really working. I mean, this really is my second sort of save file here, so it's not particularly intelligently set up. Ideally, you'd want your residential to be like I'm trying to do here. Have residential and then have industry, and then you use public transport to move the masts over there. But I didn't think of that, and gravel is just low, because it just is, because it's really poorly optimised. I've also found a mod for huge construction offices, which is just 10 out of 10 IGN from my point. It just works a lot better, because they can actually finish building stuff, other than the small ones. But yeah, we're just kind of constructing this over here. What we need to do, probably, I mean, no, let's be clever here. What we can actually do is use trains, because we're building a railway line here, so we can actually run a railway. So if we go into, can we go into, no, not truck, train aggregate unloading. Oh, that's actually quite big, isn't it? And yeah, that's rather annoying because it doesn't really fit in here with what we want. Can we kind of just squeeze it in? We might want to actually just pause here, delete that, because we need to build this one within the railway aggregate loading business right in here, as we are about to do, you know, that dance thing they do, that weird dance thing. So this would probably be about right. Then we can build the aggregate storage right over here. Probably, actually, yeah, we want to build that here. It's not going to be ideal in terms of the lines we have in full conveyor belt. Not railways, roads, if you will. Spasiba, as they say in Russia, I believe. I know very few Russian words. There is Spasiba, Koshka is cat, and what else is there? There is Privyet, and then is machine, that's car, and then I believe mama is mama, or mum. I think that's it, really. I mean, what else do you need to know? When you know the word cat, you know everything, really. You know, that's all you need to say. Oh, that's a cute cat. Probably something. Ooh, Koshka. Then just go. Then they go da, and then everybody knows. Yes, cat. We're all happy now. Anyway, I've just realised this is pretty much impossible. Or is it? Because no, it isn't. It's not impossible. I know what I'm doing. Which, you know, is an immediate sign that something is horribly wrong, because when do I ever know what I'm doing? But yeah, if we construct this right here, can we then... Ooh, we nearly can. Nearly can here, can we? Oh, here we go, Boom. Boom, and then we can do some train aggregate loading, right? Sorry, I'm just jazzing out to this wonderful music. I do wonder, however, if we need to place that here. I reckon we do. Now we just need to get the aggregate loading here over on that side. So maybe if we... Oh, we had it there, didn't we? Yep, there we are. Boom. Are you now willing? Oh, no, because the bloody station's going to be in the way, innit? Because I'm an absolute plonker. Come on. Ah, there we are. So sexy. Can we link it up here? No, we can't. So let's scrap that suggestion that we had there. No, I don't want to delete the building. I just want to delete this. I reckon if we can squeeze it out here enough. Right, come on. Don't be like this. You can be nice to me. I reckon the angle's just going to be too acute there. Boom! There we go, boom. And then we just have to construct one. Right. Let me try and go for this one if we can. I mean, this is boom, right in there. But that will be what we want. Let's just build another asphalt road right here, because we can do that now. It's amazing. I put in a lot of time to get that sorted out. And we'll just have to link these up. Nope. Some other structures in the way. Well, yeah, my board is in the way. Suck on those. Anyway, let's see here if we can't just link you up without getting in the way. And now, are you going to be testy? Oh, you're going to be an absolute testy little bugger, aren't you? So, forget about that. We'll just have to... Oh, we had another fire, didn't we? What was on fire? Boom, right in there. We can't connect it up here, so we're going to have to take a risk. We're just going to fund this construction with rubles. And then really that's it for that. If that catches on fire, we are kind of in strife. But I'm sure it won't, so it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to link it up over here just because I can, basically, just to not clog up this road. It's probably horrible anyway in terms of this layout. I wasn't really planning. Surprise. for any of this, so it's not really that well thought out. But we need to link this up railway-wise as well, and that does work. So let's just link you up here, and then we probably want to crossing not allowed. Well, I'm gonna have a surprise for you. Yep, there we go. So just construct all of that. How are we doing in terms of railway construction? Not great. I have to admit, I was hoping we would have done more than to here by now, but we haven't. We're just going to kind of roll with it and see what's gonna happen. Also, this isn't the smoothest road I've ever created in a video game, but it works. I mean, okay, they might be in a coach while nobody's in there right now, and that might be very uncomfortable for them. But, you know, happens sometimes. Also, I need to check in on my boat here. Because, yeah, you've unloaded all your steel, and now you're dropping off that, because it's been a bit weird. This storage area does have something in it, it's just not particularly well done. I think it's bugging out a little bit, but look at this. We've got our little thingy, our little... What was on fire? Oh, is that the one that does... That's the one that does coal. Yeah, I would imagine that might burn quite well. Like, generally, coal is known for being rather flammable, in my experience. Yes, that's it. Last chance to buy. Don't know if that's a train or if that's a trolley bus, because obviously, why wouldn't you have a trolley bus? That is just peak, like Eastern Bloc thing is a trolley bus, because you know you didn't have to put down tracks to have a trolley bus. It's kind of just, you know, a tram but with wheels instead. Well, you know, with like proper wheels rather than, you know, train wheels. Still had the weird, you know, pantograph thing at the top. Very weird concept, really, when you think about it. You guys are sewing, right? Yeah, you are. You are, right? Yes, oh my, it's actually summer. I need to catch up here. But yeah, they're putting down this. They're getting ready over here. And our little railway construction. We're making progress, right? We're making progress. You're returning now because you need to reload. But you have everything you need. That's good. We have got everything we need over here. We've got our Technical University, and we've got the party of the Communist Party, or you know, the party headquarters, which, you know, what else do you really need when you got your Communist Party headquarters? We've got our oil stuff running mostly smoothly. We are still selling a lot of it because I haven't really enabled fuel use. Over here we have got, yeah, chemical production, which is what we need over there, which should be loaded into here if it works properly, but we are producing, and we can't even increase that. And yeah, we've got oil here which has been pumped into it, and they've got wood. Yeah, we need to make sure that wood is in supply, which it is over here. They are chopping down. But yeah, we don't have enough wood down here. I have been taking down a lot of forest. We can probably do even more of that if we want to. So if we go into construction, nope, that's under various industry. And then we build a wood cutting post over here, because that would be lovely. And I reckon, ooh, that's actually within walking distance. And there is one bloke working there. Who's that? That is Roland Semyonovich. Oh no, he's gone home. He was like, ah, bugger this, I can't be bothered working today. In fairness, he's probably quite drunk, because that's what Russians did back then. Probably still do. Although we shouldn't make light of, you know, alcoholism, because that's a devastating illness for a lot of people. Happy days, though, happy days. I mean, we are technically, you know, being the Communist Party official for this area, which means we are in charge. And there is a lot of shady stuff going on here. They've skirted around, you know, Russian police, because that's a thing you definitely should, by all means, skirt around, because they are some of the most corrupt motherfuckers to ever be corrupt. other than that, yeah, there is the slight question of us being able to just freely move people around as we see fit. And like, you know, I'm assuming, you know, when you... Okay, we can't do that here. Is there a building in here? I don't actually think there are. Christ alive. Yeah, I think we're doing so well that everybody's actually living here. But if everybody wasn't living here, we could invite people. And I feel like the invite is not really an invite as much as politely informing them that they're now going to be living somewhere else. Like, I don't think they had much of a say back then, especially if you take into account World War II and the sort of devastating effect that had on the Russian population as a whole. I mean, that was like a whole generation of men just taken away. But post-World War II, they had problems just in terms of having partners for women, because all of the men had been, you know, killed. Well, quite a lot of them had been killed fighting the Germans. So that was great for them, you know. But yeah, it's very weird. We are actually getting raw bauxite. We're now just waiting. Yeah, so that's there. What we need also is chemicals, right? Chemicals, we need storage for that. So, storage warehouse. Not meat. Technically, I don't think that qualifies as meat. But let's slap down here the alumina plant, because that needs chemicals, coal and bauxite. So really what we need right over here is, yeah, probably we need to place it like this, or like this. Yeah, like this, definitely like this. Probably can't put it any further up. Oh, that's an absolute ball ache. There are no road connections in here, so that's actually what produces that. We need a lot of chemicals. That's what I'm realising now. We need chemicals. We need a lot of them. I love chemicals! I shouldn't say that on the internet. I'm going to be on many watch lists after that. Let's just slam you down just a bit further in here, and then I need a free excavator in the depot. Well, it's not my problem they're not free, is it? Okay, right. Construction depot. I mean, we can just slap down here. Like just... Okay, go into excavator. Let's go with that one. Pause. Just so it doesn't actually leave. We go into metallurgy again. Alumina plant. And that would be about here. Look at this. Now we can level the ground. This is maybe just a bit further out here, right? Just to here. And then as soon as it levels it out, you can kind of see it with the dots. The yellow dots become green. Green dots are good, because green dots mean we can build. It's a very clever system they've done here. But we'll just let it finish here. It's not the fastest thing in the known universe. Really isn't the fastest thing. Still not fast, but we're getting there. Admittedly, we are probably shifting a lot of ground right here. So yeah, we will have. That's one of the things with construction you don't probably think about all that often, is how much earth you really need to move in order to do certain things. It's insane. But yeah, we'll try now. Slap you down right here. Boom. We need to link you up with a road as well. No, we don't, because it's in the fucking way like an absolute twat. So delete all of that. We'll try again with a better angle on it. Right, like that would be a better angle because it's not as acute. Right, that seems like a much better angle. Boom. Hang on, you. There you go. Then we construct this. We do the road. Let's do a gravel road. There we go. See, that is a lot better, in it. We can just link it up to here. Likewise with that, link it up. No point making those fancy gravel roads, even though we have... I don't think we actually have plenty of gravel. Okay, you don't want to do that, so we will have to make you do it. Too sharp of a turn. Yeah, mate. There you go. You just need to give it a gentle bit of guidance in here. You are constructing that good stuff. So gravel, are we having... Not really having a lot of gravel, to be honest. That is also because we are using prefabs over here. So maybe we want to think about getting some more gravel business down as well. Because those houses are being constructed over here. Nice and slowly, but they are being made. And that's all we really can ask for. So that's that. That needs to go into... storage, because that needs to go into dry bulk storage. So if we put you down, like down, please. I mean, we don't really need to do that. We can just slap you down right here, because that's actually a fairly decent spot for it as well. Then we can go back into constructing conveyor belts. Do dry bulk conveyor belt. As we try and find a good spot for that. Not there. This is a good spot, however. Can we... Boom, there you go. See, this is starting to take shape now. How are we doing? I mean, you're not the fastest bloke in the world, are you? You're doing a good job. I'm just... Oh, because we're doing the bridge business, isn't it? Yeah. That's going to take some time, because we need bricks and all of that stuff, and that's you only. Yeah, alright, fair enough. I guess constructing bridges are a bit of a pain in the backside. And you are driving... Jesus wept. Okay, yeah, we'll just be happy with that. You are constructing a lot of things, true. And we do have the resources. Where do we have gravel? Probably here. But that's really not convenient. We have got gravel over here as well, right? But they're not really ideal either. What about in terms of... Let's focus in on the production over what we're currently doing. So here we have got you. And that is at maximum capacity. And that needs gravel. It needs... Yeah, so that's basically doing everything. And that's pissing it out into here, but they don't have that many workers, who then make clothes over here, who don't have many workers either. Yeah, because we're nowhere near maximum there. But again, it's all about having the workers and all of that. It's a bit messy really here. Not pretty in the slightest. But you guys are loading it up here. It's looking good. Construction progressing as we want. We have got a fair amount of resources over here for us. In here we've got a lot of steel. A lot of steel, not gonna lie. We'll just go ahead and increase that a little bit. Do you have... You have got that, but that's pretty much just over here. And yeah, we definitely need more logging. Somebody call Kenny, because we need logging. Where can we slap it down where it might actually be useful for us? It's very useful. You can actually sort of preempt your construction areas by setting up here, and then you actually get to use the trees that you would otherwise just, you know, just pave over and just knock down or whatever it is they did. Oh my word. Ah. Yeah, are we harvesting yet? Nah, some fields we might be, but not fully yet. Yeah, it's looking fairly decently over here. We just need everything to be constructed. Can we just turn this off? Here, please, turn all of this off. We don't need anybody working here yet. That's not really what we need. We actually need some mechanism. What mechanism do we need? Oh, we need an excavator. Fair dues. I mean, let's just... Oh, no, we don't, because then it's just automatic working in it. Yeah, it is, and we don't really need that right now. We just need to hold it off here. I mean, we've got buses coming in with crews on board and all sorts of goodness here. Admittedly, that bus didn't drop off anything. Maybe this one will. Alright, that one didn't either. But they had good intention. We've got cement coming in, or concrete coming in. It's all looking good. And we've got some houses being constructed here. Admittedly, I did deselect people living there, by default, so nobody's actually living there yet, but we are getting there bit by bit. As you're picking up wood, taking it over, you're just going to drop it off, then it's going to be transported up here. We've got loads of planks. We've got loads of planks. What we can actually do is, I mean, ideally I'd want a place to drop off those planks over here, because right now they have to drive around, but I also can't be arsed, because I can't really do that right now. So that'll just have to stay as it is. Otherwise, yes, it's just construction. Oh, another block of flats. So that's getting prepared out here. We also need to set up shops, just to have it ready for people over here. So grocery shop, just down, right, probably here. That's a good place. A small shop, right, actually disregard that. What we're going to do is just boom, out of the water. Boom, out of the water, because we have got a small shopping centre which has food, it's got clothes, it's got electronics, it's those two combined into one. Or we can do a shopping centre. That sounds fancy. I want a shopping centre. I want a shopping centre here in my little Russian new village that we're building. Boom, right in there. You construct that for me. Thank you. We've got a fire station. We've got a hospital. We don't need a car dealer. We don't need any of that now. We probably need a cinema. That can go here. Although that needs to be facing this way, just again taking up space and all of that. So boom, right in there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We need to build some sort of recreational facilities as well. We have the option of two. You can do tennis, comrade, or you can do football, comrade. What more could you want, mate? What more could you want other than football or tennis? Pup. Need a pup too. It's Russians, of course. I need to get absolutely shit-faced. Boom you go. We can probably build another football field over here. Probably in right there. That's good. So construction work will be going at a fair rate now with everything that's been constructed. Our railway line's still very much being constructed. They're offloading all of their resources straight in here. We need bricks. We need more bricks, but bricks are being offloaded, so that is jolly good, as they say in Russia. Just, you know, in Russian, of course. Then we're looking over here, none of that. Oh, we have actually got plenty of resources being dropped off. It's just a matter of the actual construction work having not really begun quite yet. And you guys both have got some sort of raw bauxite stored, but you're not offloading it. I mean, look at the construction work going on right here. You've got 40 workers coming in your bus. And we've got one of the Roman, which is an actual brand, dropping off over here. And we've got everything coming in. It's all coming up here now. There's lots of activity going on. We are getting our bauxite in. As we have got combines out in the fields. Look at this. Is that not a... That's a Ford shit. Not a shit, you know, but a Ford shit. We can just have a look here and see if we've got any exciting new lorries coming in. Not really. That is still the biggest capacity one, the Skoda. I mean, simultaneously, I like this. Skoda makes the biggest lorry, and it makes... Okay, that's tractors, but it also makes the smallest lorry. This ditty little Skut 1203. As I might have a massive sneeze coming in here. I think crisis averted, but it's kind of still lingering. So again, turn down your audio just a little bit if you're on headphones right now, because I might be about to blow your fucking face off. But no, it's gone away, I reckon. So that's going to have the aluminum oxide in it. Then we also need to have got a aluminum plant which need chemicals in as well. We need to have the storage facility. That can go in here. That's a good place for a storage facility. So where is the warehouse? right in here. The issue mainly with these two facilities is that they don't accommodate those entrances, which is annoying, but oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Can we put in gravel roads perhaps from here? Yeah, I reckon that line might be too low to... Oh no, it fits in right here. Absolutely smashing. So we'll get that done, because that will make it a lot easier to do that. Then we can have over here, once this one has been built and they've started cutting down the trees, we can start moving these logs into this. By that I mean we're going to deforest. What else can you do if not deforest the world? That should probably run for Brazilian president based on that statement and what we've heard out of that for now, but let's not get into that. Hospital-wise down here, yeah, that's looking good. No patients, means everybody's doing good. 10 out of 10. You are not connected technically, which I probably should connect up. I reckon, can you? You can't do that. I mean, you can connect up somewhere, right? Will you? No. Oh, righto. Let's not do what we just did then. Just delete you. Can we do a road connection? No, because the bus stop is in the way, innit? Can we then pause and just... No, I don't want to delete the building. Thank you. Then we go into foot pedestrian things. We link you up here. Anything else that's not connected up? You are. Because what if we click here on the hospital? Yeah, that then reconnects that up right then. That's what we want, ideally speaking. We do want that. These are also being connected up. That's good. So is everybody now connected up to a hospital? If we go in here... Ah, balls on a stick. Look at that. Ending just as it reaches over here. Well, that means we need to slap down another hospital. These people need a hospital. Unfortunately, there is only one size hospital, and it's the big boy hospital for, you know, big things. But that won't stop me from building it. It'll go right here. We just need now to do roads. No, we don't need to pause. We're just going to delete that road, because upgrading it is a real ball ache. Oh, that's in the way. Just delete that footpath for us. And there we go. Connect you up to here, and then we can connect you up to there. And then everybody's going to be happy because they can get to hospital. And that's good, apparently. People want to go to hospital. Shouldn't be surprised, really, given the times we live in. Anyway, we're cracking on. Construction's going on over here. We are edging closer and ever closer to finishing building one of our places. You're not far up. I'm paused. Guys, I was paused. That's why we were slow. And here we've got that slowly going up. We can have more workers here, so let's have that, because we need to spit it out a bit more. You're missing coal as a resource. Why is that? That's because that's empty. Where's... Hang on. Where is this hopper ship? Where is that? What are you doing over there? What are you doing, you absolute cocking cunt bag of a shit face? Are you... What are you doing? What are you guys pissing about up there? Fucking hell, what... What are you doing that for? I mean... Guys... You're not supposed to go sightseeing. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to sell that vehicle, aren't we? We're going to have to buy new ones, because you guys were literally on the other side of the bloody map from me. So, let's buy... Oh no, don't tell me it's because this bridge ain't big enough. I fear it is. I do genuinely worry, but we can try now. We can try that theory out by buying the hopper ship, because that's the only one we have for that. Can we assign... No, there's no lines because that got deleted with that. We just need to clear up the UI. New stop, please. From there, wait until you load it, if you will. Straight to over there, wait until you offload it, and boom, off you go. Can you go under? Admittedly, it's going to take us a while to figure this one out, because we can't actually see the path he's on. But so far so good. He is going around that one. That's... No, he can't. Absolute fuck my life. Oh well. We just need a bigger bridge. That is what we need. That is what the Communist Party has decided we need, is a bigger bridge. If in doubt, make everything much bigger. So, railway bridge. Might want to do a steel deck truss bridge, which sounds horribly filthy, really, if you think about it. But let's just see here. I mean, why are you guys... That's not really... not what I want. So let's just start out construction here. Probably to this height. Is this the right height? Let's start construction. Guys, please go to depot. Depot! Yes, do the handbrake. Thank you, good work. You know, he did the handbrake turn in the boat, as you do. That looks like it's navigable for him, so... That's what we're doing. That works. I'll have to just roll with it. Can we just zoom in here so we start construction? Now, I'd like to very much start construction from that point up here, please. Why are you absolutely refusing to do that? No. No. No, definitely not what I want to be doing, mate. Let's just get into perspective on here, sideways. Nah, mate, listen, I don't want to build down there. What I want to do is build further up. What if we do it up here? Can we make it... We can't really make it... That is a bit of an aggressive angle, yeah. Also, what's that? I don't know what that is, but it looks weird. So just cancel you, if you wouldn't awfully mind. No! Disregard. It's still in early access if you haven't already figured this out. Nope. Okay, we'll wait until that's finished then. That's all we really can do. Have you gone under? Have you? You bloody well have. Good job. Good job. So where exactly are the other boats that we have? Oh, an island. With that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tree island. There are my other boats. Hello there. Yeah, you got a bit of a way to go, so I reckon we're going to have quite a bit of a backlog for you lot. Right? Yeah, it's safe to say we do have a bit of a backlog over here. We don't really have much bitumen, but we've got plenty of the other stuff. Where are you exactly? I mean, you're making decent headway, so we're just going to have to ride it out, I reckon. But yeah, after all of that's been finished over here, we need to start working on gravel. Who doesn't want a bit of gravel in the world? Everyone loves gravel. Let's check in with our chemical plant, because that's high up on production. So how much are we producing? We can see that's not really producing a lot. That's not even 1 ton of chemical per day. So really, we want to have another one of those built. Do we have anything new in here? No, still the same old one. New combine harvester. Let's check out the new combine harvester. What is it? Ooh, it's an international one. It's a class Matador. No, it's a class dominator. Nice. Unfortunately, we don't have any dollars, so we're stuck using Russian stuff. But you know what? Would we want any of that capitalist rubbish in the glorious party communist thing? Yes. Anyway, we'll try now and do a bit more here. Because you can do this, you know. Just boom, right over there. That looks good. And then we can just make it merge in when time comes. Because you are working on this, right? Right. Wrong thing. I mean, you are working on the railroad. Right over here, good stuff. You're picking up stuff and all. It's going to be good. Meanwhile, we're working over here frantically on construction. I mean, look at that. There are very few vehicles left in the depot construction office. Everyone is working very hard on building everything. Once we finish building over here, of course, it will get a lot easier. We'll just lower the construction radius to 1,000 meters. And then feel very good about ourselves, because that means you're going to focus. Yeah, you guys might be covering this over here. Well, you are not covering that, so great. So now that's being segregated a bit in terms of construction. Are you helping out over here? By the way, yes you are. So that's great. Everything is running to plan. The good Russians doing their job. We've got the fire station, and what more could you want? Nothing new for the fire station. We still have got those vehicles available to us. City Hall has been built, though there's not enough accountants and officers to show the stats. Can we fix that by assigning that to be a workplace? Just turn it down in terms of the numbers. Likewise over here, we can get you assigned over here, turn you way down. That should help with this, right? Almost. Almost, there you go. We can see overall statistics if we click up here, of course. But yeah, we have 7,200 people living here. Out of those, it's just over half who's working. Yeah, we got some babies. That's great. We've got children as well, so they're going to be working at some point. Escapes, I don't like that term. Again, that just gives me a bad feeling about what we are actually doing here. But yeah, we're going to just have to roll with that, I suppose. People can escape. They're free to leave, of course, much like those Chinese, what are they called? Re-education centres, where people, of course, are there to learn what's right, and is not at all there to, you know, ethnically cleanse people and, you know, all of that. No. But enough about that, because quite frankly, that's horribly depressing to think about. Gravel-wise, we are really struggling with gravel. Why are we struggling so hard with gravel? Because lorries are lining up here, they're dumping it off. So we shouldn't really be struggling that much. Admittedly, these mines work far worse. No vehicle ready, we cannot store export. No, but the issue here for me is that those quarries over here work far worse than these quarries do, for example. So I hope they rework the gravel mines, because they could be highly optimised. Yes. Well, you've been constructed with everything that links up to you, so great. 10 out of 10 IGN, and you are ready to take it all on. You're gonna sell, let's build, because yeah, you're gonna run out of it before time. So another hopper ship. Assign you to do the run and send you off, because then you'll be paired up nicely. One will be unloading whilst the other one's being loaded, and that's really what we want. Otherwise, in terms of meat, we have got meat, but you're missing crops. Where are you due to get crops from? Right, okay, so that's the distribution office, isn't it? Yes, it is. can we cheekily assign you in as well to here? There we do. Yep, all of that. So that'll then be loaded into there, and then we'll get mate, and then then everybody will be happy. I think. I'm not 100% sure. There is a weird thing where they don't really pick up that much meat. Like, you got big refrigerated trucks, but they're not really useful in any way, and I'm not sure why. But yeah, certainly we've got the farm over here, which is producing a lot. So yeah, that is all done in, and just making sure that, yep, it's all been assigned to that farm, and everything is happy. Well, not really. We're in Russia, of course, in the 1970s. A lot of things is not happy. There's widespread famine. You know, equality is not really a thing. You're being heavily oppressed. Just, you know, not a great time all round. Alcoholism is high, and okay, so a lot of things isn't great as such, but people can work for me, and that's good. 10 out of 10 IGN for that. We just need them to actually bloody finish the job. They're constructing our train aggregate unloading, so that's great. And we have actually got 2 links up here because I built one. And the game! And the game built one as well. We now have another last chance to buy, which is a train set. I believe that's like a multiple unit in other game parlance. You mean what? Yeah, you're being constructed here. But can we really not get you? There you go. See, that worked. So we just need to go and hit boot. There you are. Angle of connection is too sharp. Right. So just get you done up to there, right. And then we can do this. Look at this, how gorgeous this is now. We just need you to... That's not really what I wanted to do here, to be honest, mate. That doesn't seem like the smoothest way to do that. So we'll just have to reconnect you up here. Again, I would probably try and get the angle to be slightly less acute. Like that, for example. That looks a lot better. So once you finish building this bridge, which will probably take you, oh, I don't know, 7,000 years to finish, then we can get cracking. You're already offloading here with steel, so great, that's good. And we know you guys can sail under, so you guys are on loading and offloading. Do we have any wood waiting? Very little, but it's going to be enough, I suppose. You don't have any workers, can you? Ah, balls on a thing with many balls on it. Wrong thing. Let's go into footpaths, please. You. I mean, that doesn't seem particularly safe, but we're gonna give it a bash. And we just link you too sharp of a turn. Can you now? I mean, I feel like it really isn't here. Like, just connect to over there, you dick. It's not that far. You can just take the footpath there, boom, and then you're there. So stop being a wanker. What if we connect you to there? Are you now within walking distance? I mean, I don't see how that thing is when this thing isn't, but, you know, I'm not really one to second guess AI, because, quite frankly, that is a losing game, if anything ever was. Just pop you into here, and then too sharp of a U-turn. I mean, we're not even doing a U-turn. So, what about now? No! Just absolutely no way, mate. No way, Jose. So... Right. Well, there is only one way to solve this. That is to redo this station. So we're going to build another bus platform. We're going to build it here. And we're going to make the Mexicans pay for it or something, whatever we've heard people say in the past. Boom, right up there. That's going to be brilliant, that. That's going to be absolute chef's kiss. as that meme says. Okay, so the thing we're actually constructing now is just up to here, right? That means we need to construct that over here, and that does need quite a lot of steel. Quite a lot of bricks. I mean, I'm surprised to see we need that many bricks, because as far as I'm aware, we don't have bricks being used in this construction at all. I mean, unless the pillars are bricks, but they look more like stony bits. Ah, well, I'm not, you know, an engineer, so who am I to second guess? Over here we are working very hard, actually. That's coming along nicely. Admittedly, we've got some congestion, as we have got microbuses dropping off passengers who are working here. But that's clearing up nicely now. You're stuck. But you're going to overtake? Eventually. There you go. Good work there, bus driver. Overtaking. And you're dropping off over there to our food factory, which does in fairness need that. So you guys don't have any work. Well, you guys have workers that are now lacking work. So let's just turn it down a bit here and see. I mean, look at that. Look at that. We just need them to come in. And what about over here? We've got quite a lot of people here and work. We're not losing a lot of them, so it's looking fairly decent here. Meanwhile, you're working, yeah, pretty much. I mean, your maximum production again is so low. So eventually we do need to start doing something else. Or do that somewhere else. Yeah. But we've got construction going over here. It's looking lovely. You just need a bit more steel, and then we're going to be very happy indeed. And you're coming in here with steel on board, as I fear the sneeze alert might be coming up again, because I can feel it tingling in my nostrils. Not sure though. Yeah, you are unloading, that's what we want. So that's going to be our coal storage part 2. So can we just... Oh, see, that's annoying because then it removes that, and I don't know how to put in that eye. That's rather annoying. Anyway, we'll crack on. See, you guys don't have any workers. We can buy some Euro trucks for you guys, just in case anybody might get lost and end up down there. I genuinely, I don't buy that. We're talking millimeters, aren't we, really? Can we be clever? Like, I want to try and trick this motherfucker. You were already done, and then what if we do it to... That is literally the furthest point. Are we now... It must be like a metre or two in it right there. Rather annoyingly so. But oh well. We shall beat the system another time. You're working just fine. And down here. We're nearly done here. And by nearly done I mean we've got quite a lot of work left, because we've got more coming in for part 2. I know I can quick build. That's just not as fun as doing it like this, because you have the resources, and I've worked bloody hard in getting all of this set up over here, so I'm going to use the bloody resources if I can. Are we having gravel? We are starting to have actual gravel here, which is good. So we have got tarmac here. We can't store any of the asphalt, but we don't really need to. I'm not sure what part the gravel plays in making chemicals, but apparently they do. And I'm not one to question. We've got a warehouse where all of this is being stored. And here you've got some wood in here. It's all looking good. Of course, none of this woodworking is in any way really sustainable, because quite frankly, why would it be? It's Russia. I'm not quite sure they work. I mean, didn't I read a little while ago that there was some sort of Russian, you know, like illegal wood chopping thing being uncovered? I think I did actually, which is slightly depressing when you think about it. I mean, there was that weird nuclear explosion, was it last year or the year before as well? Which was very secret, nobody knew about it at all, and the people that were there were given heroes of the Russian Federation, or whatever it is, the highest thing is called now over there. Russia is a weird place. Very weird. Anyway, our shopping centre is being constructed. It's looking good. We've got our pub down here. We've got our Stropany. And we've got over here, not Stropany, that's where we are. We need to build. We need to build. We need to build. We need to build. We need to build a City Hall stroke accounting office. Let's build that right here, shall we? Just right here, flatten the terrain a bit. Boom, there we go. We can then do roads for the second row once it becomes time for housing. Just do it down here. That admittedly does look like quite a bit gap, but we'll just have to make it work, really, I suppose. We can always do a couple of side streets if we so desire. But that is our shopping centre, that's our cinema. It's all happening now. We're not really going to have many people living in Singiriopol. They're going to be grabbing the train from here, riding it into the station, and then making their way over here. So that's looking good. Admittedly, wow, that needs a lot of work. Wow, that's a lot of work needed. Christ. So that might take some time, as will the construction of this railway bridge. When you're working on this, you're going to be pretty much... We are on the final stage right here, so that is great. Admittedly, it's just one bloke. It's just... It's who is it? Oh, it's nobody. He's just packed up his train. Now he's going to drive back. No, he's back. He's got some friends. It's Yeltsin. It's Boris Yeltsin. Well, it's simply Maxim Yeltsin. And Louisa Garach. Yes, her. I'm assuming that's a woman. I approve of the fact that it doesn't actually list it, because it's wrong of me to assume that. I mean, admittedly, we are in the 70s, so really it isn't. But yeah, we've got... Who else do we have? We've got Ratoslav. That sounds like a blokey name. Ratoslav is here. Laventi Domka. Eric, I'm gonna go... Wow, 77. Fuck me. 88! Jesus! Fuck me, there was an 88-year-old... 70... Christ. What a place is this? I mean, 82... Paul said 82 for Domka. He's 82 years old and he's going to live till he's 89. Ow. I sure feel great about myself right now. We finished the bridge here. Although you need to... That is a bit of... Yeah, we need to smooth that out eventually, because it kind of needs to come to a complete stop to deal with that bump. I mean, that's a bump due for like a rally station, not a railway line. But over here we're looking good. We're constructing all sorts of things need to be constructed, and it's looking good. And over here we're working as well. We've got 2 construction offices working here, so that's going to be done fairly quickly. I also need, I've just realised, to demolish here. We're just going to demolish that. We need a bus stop. A bus... No, not a bus platform, a bus stop. Is that really the closest thing we're going to have to some sort of straight line here? Oh, that's going to look dreadful, innit? But, you know, that's all we're going to have to do with it, because they need to catch a bus to go down here to catch the railway line, and also I need to kind of have people move in so I can change some bus stops to take people over there to work. But yeah, we're constructing here, it's looking good. We can start setting up everything over here as we get closer into here. I mean, we're dropping off stuff. We do admittedly need a... What is that? Attracted? Look at that! That's old. Oh, that's because it's last chance to buy. So bit by bit we're going to start to see the initial vehicles being phased out here. I think, have we lost all of the initial lorries? No, we still got the FSK and that thing there, but that's going to take a lot of time before they're phased out. But the original harvester, the tractor we saw, and all of that's going to be gone. The source of gravel is empty, is it really? Christ alive, it is. We need way more gravel, and that means we need another gravel processing facilities, because the lorries are queued up. Like, that's the thing, they're all queued up, but they're not dropping it off quick enough. That just really needs an overhaul, but again, it's early access, so I'm pretty much confident it will get it. I think this game has actually sold fairly well for whatever the weird thing this is. I'm just enjoying the very Russian music we have playing in the background, because holy crap, this is Russian. Yeah, I reckon the bottleneck right now is actually the railway construction work going on here. So, can we try and help alleviate that by... Okay, so you are now on maximum workers. Can we then try and redirect some of you over to there? That might actually be useful. If that works, of course. Okay, workers down here. I mean, you guys are maxed out on your workers. Again, they just need the gravel. Would just be nice if you could take that straight into that without needing lorries, but I've moaned about that enough as it is. What are we needing in here? So you are on capacity. So how much are you guys consuming? I mean, we are selling some of that, so we could, I suppose, stop to sell. Is it in here? Dry bulk storage, yeah. Just delete that, because then they'll dry back in. Which for now would be good, I reckon. So we're not wasting any of that. And this just doesn't look nice, but I don't think there's any way to make it look nice with the setup I have. Annoyingly so, really. And that's still kind of just sitting there. How are we doing over here with the hospital? It's very nearly ready to actually start construction on it. Ooh, what are you from? You're dropping off electronic components, thank you. So once this roadway has been completed, we will have access to the hospital. Yeah, you haven't actually got that assigned yet because there's no road connection. You just need a bit more work, then you will be ready. And you are fairly well stuck up. There is the slight issue, I think, of over-education, because really I don't want to turn off the headquarters of the Communist Party because it feels wrong to do so. But also having the technical university is a thing, which by the way is where you do your research. I think I talked about that before. Research happens within the technical university, which I think also means people get educated. So you might end up having too many workers in here. We've got the fort shit working there. Everything's looking fine right now. There's no real fires to be put out, literal or metaphorical. Metaphorically? Yeah, that's probably the right way to say that, even though it's still wrong. You guys gonna dock it? You guys have dropped off that, so that's good. What about here? Have you guys been picking up fuel? Where is that fuel boat? Fuel boat? Nope. That is you. Where are you? You are here, so yeah, you need to get back quick, sharp, right? And just do that so we can offload. In fact, we might want to grab it. You're getting enough. Yeah, you're getting enough coal on board. And you have enough iron. We have the output here, so that's looking good. We could do with more people working here. You've got... Guys! Work in the steel mill. We need everybody to work, please. Everybody to work, if you will. Don't just sit at home, work. It's a Soviet Union, it's illegal to be unemployed. Christ alive. 43 workers without a job. I mean, that's simply because they don't have a job. Oh, they're popping in now as being, you know, adults. So please go to the steel mill, please. We need everybody we can to work in the steel mill. We need to produce steel. All the steel we need. Well, we need a lot of it, so we need you guys to produce it, if you will. Thank you. Because we're running out of steel here. We have got steel over here. Actually, what we can do... Just waiting here for him a bit more. You still don't have any workers. That's rather annoying. You've got plenty, but you don't have any actual work to do. Anyway, we'll have to wait with that a bit. It's alright. We'll make it through. It's all fine. It's all absolutely peachy. You're dropping off here, so it's all looking good, but that's going to take absolutely bloody ages. And then no... Yeah, I would expect so. Indeed, I would. Let's just go in here. Manual purchase. Right. So, clear that. There you go. Anything else? I don't think anything else knows should be purchasing things. Are you the... You're the one that does that. Some buildings don't have a connection with the distribution office. I want to check that one out. That's Kribiosa. Grocery store. Where is that? Oh yeah, it actually doesn't. You are right. There's no road connection here. Oops. We should probably get on that. Also, this one doesn't either. We should probably get on that. Like, all of these houses don't have that. Should probably make sure they do. Just, you know, as a thing, seems like a very, very, very sensible idea. So let's do that. Get that underway pretty quickly. You technically do, even if it is actually we might want to. Yeah, that's probably fine, isn't it? I mean, we'll figure out if it catches on fire and it's not put out. But yeah, that'll be constructed. How are we doing over here with the... That's a lot of bricks. In fact, it's 182 tons of bricks, which is a lot of bricks. I do have to say, bricks, that's a lot of them. Let's go in here now. Make sure that is as we want. So at Stronopani Cargo Harbour, we will indeed unload. We will also be loading on bricks. Over here we will be loading steel. That's good because we need steel over here. That's nearly out. We only got 43 tons of steel left. But yeah, this is our farm. Probably should have put that on a side road. Would have made it better for everyone. I didn't because I'm an idiot. And it's too late to change that now. Well, I can't change the fact that I'm an idiot. That's kind of the whole point. But it's too late for me to change that setup. We just have to wait and see it here. So we've got a few people here without a job. Well, I mean, you guys can work here, right? Oh, wrong button. There you go. We are paying to have alcohol imported. We do have a distillery that we can build. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm also not sure we have enough sort of farming coming in. You're really quite full here. And you are producing food for us, right? Yeah, you are. We got plenty of food. So that's obviously a-okay. But we do kind of need... Let's just make sure, for example, here. You've got food. As it's now snowing. Now we're going to run out of buying a bus. So that's sad, of course. We like buses. We've got a cement hopper. That's nice. Yes, now snowing, so the snow plows go out and they'll plough the roads. Any exciting new... No exciting new snow plows in. We've got the cars or the Kras, which plows at a very high speed, which is great. And we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna harvest here as it snows, as we do. In Soviet Russia, we harvest whilst it's snowing, because why wouldn't we be? Got a lovely little lake here, which would be idyllic, you know, just have a lovely little thing around that. But no, we're just farming here. And what you guys are building, right? Kinda, sorta. We've got plenty of gravel here. The issue is, frankly, that we need to go all the way around to get gravel. So if we could have a gravel facility over here, that would actually be quite useful. But where would the good place for that be? So we've got a few unemployed people. We've got plenty of people working in the coal mine, which is kind of... Yeah, you are well stacked up here with coal. How are we doing over here, by the way, with coal? Yeah, that's looking okay too. Here you are unloading. When would we roughly expect to have a hopper, a new hopper one? That runs all the way into 1997. We don't have any boats that are available, so that's okay. We can actually, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, that is actually pretty full, so we need more people to work here. And in order to have more people to work here, we need to build more houses for them. So that's actually a good point right now, is to build another residential district right here. I would like it to snap to angles because it just tends to not look so nice. Actually, scrap that. Let's try and make it... Yeah, fair enough. That was perhaps a bit close to the railway line. Let's do you in here. Do you in here. It's difficult to get it done up properly, but, you know, we'll make it work. That looks fairly decent, doesn't it? Probably we need to build a... not a road cargo station, but a bus stop. Let's build a bus stop. Let's actually build houses first. So let's go ahead and find a lovely residential area here that we can build. Flat brick with 12 workers. No, we need a bit more than that. Well, it says workers capacity, but that's just residents. So you are quite nice, but let's try and get something else going. You look kind of different and interesting. Let's go with you. Congratulations, guys. You're going to have a lovely view here, leading out to this. Now we can do a roadway here. Let's run you across. Boom. Building on fire. Where? Uh-oh. Guys and girls and other people from the fire brigade. I really hope the station's well staffed today. We've got... yeah, I think they're going down now because they're being loaded onto fire appliances. Because we do have the oil refinery is on fire a bit. Now that does seem like something that's going to burn fairly decently. Yeah, guys, come on. Hurry up. Ah, you would just miss that going behind that. That's slightly disappointing, but I think you guys are still faster on your own. Is it a full station response? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we're... it is! It is a full station response. Great! But yeah, that can burn pretty well, can't it? Guys, just be happy it's not Chernobyl, yeah? Just be happy. Come on. Admittedly, you're running on unploughed gravel roads, so you're probably going to be slow. Fire out, fire out, fire out. Good work. Good work. Look at this. They're all turning up here. Putting out the fire. We are proud of our Russian fire brigaders. I don't know if they'll assist from other stations, but that's just good work right there. Anyway, back to constructing our housing district, and what we can actually do now is just say spasiba to this and just build this first. That's smart, because again, now you can see what I talked about earlier. It's going to break this up into smaller segments, which is going to take longer to build. And that really is all we can do right now, is wait for that to finish. Otherwise we need to just check in over here. That's been constructed. I mean, that's not helpful. Did somebody have a bit of concrete in the pocket and that's what we see there? We do have quite a lot of gravel on site. Do we perhaps need to slightly reconfigure some of this? What's sitting here? We've got some covered vans sitting here, so let's sell a couple of these and get in more concrete mixes. Let's go with a Zill. Do we? No, we want to go with a Jet. Let's go with a Jet. Yeah, you guys are off immediately because we need quite a lot of you lot. But yeah, we've got groundwork going in, which is great. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much constructed. That one hasn't started yet because we're building up this road, but that needs gravel, steel and electronic components. Gravel-wise, we are starting to pick it up over here, so that's good. And train-wise, we're still constructing here. The early phase of laying all of those bricks that needs to be laid, of course. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are exporting, so that's looking good and wonderful. Even though, yeah, we are nowhere near going through that. So, we have the money. We are going to buy another boat. And we're going to buy, not the loss. We're going to buy the fueling tanker from China. So you'll be assigned to working the fuel line. Off you go. So the finest China boats will be working on that line. Great stuff. Otherwise, yeah, you're being constructed. Everything's been constructed over here with the road, which is here. Again, rather annoyingly, it's broken up, but this big roundy boy down here, this horseshoe, will be what's coming up to in a little while. So that's looking good. Everything is fine and dandy. We need to produce more steel. Yeah, workers is definitely an issue down here. Because we've got 50 workers, well 40, and it's dropping out of 500. We need to have 500 people working here. Which means we need a lot of houses. Flats. Again, why would you build houses? Houses are terrible for housing many people. That's why we build flats, because you can house a lot of people in a small space. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I've got some muffins I can have after this, so that's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, yeah, we're constructing work here. It's all looking good. That's built. That will be built soon enough. We're building the city hall, and down here we've got this road that's also being constructed that needs gravel. We are spending a lot of gravel. That is one of the issues here, really. Gravel is quite in demand, and it is slowly piling up here due to it all, but it's being dropped off and they're working on it. We can't do anything there other than build more of it. You just noped the fuck away, didn't you? And you are travelling at 8 knots, which is a great knottage to be going at, I find. I don't really know knots, so sure it is. Great. And yeah, it's all looking good. Yeah, you can't actually export anymore because nobody's here, so if you could please come in and pick it up. You've got plenty. You've got plenty. Again, it's the people we need over here. Can we just... I'm just going to be cheeky here and fund this. Oh, it's not been assigned to a bloody construction office. Why has it not been assigned? Could you please assign this for me? Thank you. I mean, we are constructing a lot of roadways. Oh, we still got all of this over here as well. Ah, shite. They've all moved away, of course. Yeah, fair enough. You guys haven't actually been able to get out of your house for a long time. I'll probably move away as well. In fairness, that is probably what I would do. That probably explains some of it. That just means we can go ahead. I mean, we just go ahead and demolish all of this, because really what's the point? You guys are still living here. We can relocate. No, we need to relocate everyone. Your fault. You have nobody in you. And you don't have any room either. So where can we move you to? Because it feels a bit weird to keep all of that going. Just with that. So you can actually be demolished, as can you. We don't need you anymore. Let's focus on what we do have. So all of that is looking good. So now we can connect this back up again with footpath. Right up to you. And you right up to you. So that's going to make you all very happy. Dawson, you can link up here, so that's a bit easier for you to get to. Construct all of this right here. Just link everything up here because we kind of need to. That's all looking good. Yeah, that doesn't need to be connected up to anything more. We just have here, you guys are all connected up, right? Yep. And that's the one with the one bloke living in it. Like, could you not just do some crime so the KGB could take you away to some sort of Siberian labour camp? Although this could be the Siberian labour camp, you know, that's kind of a thing that we must keep in mind with this. There is a good chance that we are actually, not just a good chance, we are the baddies. But yeah, we're just looking around here, making sure everything is fine. It looks like it is. That's been constructed. We're doing the groundwork over here, although that takes a lot of work. That's 3,000 man hours. And where are we taking all of that manpower from? Let's just see about that. Workers from Bauxite bus stop. Let's change that. It's a long old drive, but that's the better one because there's a lot of people waiting for the bus over here. You guys operating without issues because we are eating a lot of food here. Did we finish the shopping centre? We did. We also set up a distribution office, but we didn't set up this distribution office, which is our meat distribution office. So add in you, just scroll down here, unload, yep. I have no idea what this is, if that's when they set off or not. Let's just leave it at that, because we just want them to fill it up, really. Sure of. How much are you carrying? You're loading up 100% to the shopping centre. So, yeah, that's looking good. Where is it? It's here. Clothes is something we can do ourselves, which is in here. So is that from the Bauxite medium distribution? Yeah, it is, because that's unloading into the stores. So we can go ahead and assign you to that right there as well. Just unloading. Yep. Nope, go in with food. No, go in with clothes, please. Just the clothes is what you need to be doing for us, thank you. So that should now be set to sort out. I have no idea what that is. Expected rating. So prices, we can adjust the prices. Money isn't really a concern here, as you can see. It's all looking just fine. But yeah, let's go back over to the road constructioning that we had. Right over here. Oh, we're actually building the flats, are we? Or is it just sort of looking like it? I think it's just tricking me here. We've got a bit of asphalt. I mean, nothing's technically happening. You're doing a bit of that bit, so that's okay. And this is nearly finished, so that's good. Otherwise, yeah, we've now got more workers coming in here, so we're now doing more steel. Absolutely lovely. That one's now gone, so we can go ahead and demolish you. Then what we can do is go ahead, once we finish building over here, is try and displace some of these people. Because, you know, It's just better to have them working down here and catch a bus, and we can kind of direct them a bit more if we do that. I'm going to try and apply some of the lessons learned onto this rather than save it for the next save file I will eventually be doing. And here we've got a few people without a job. I mean, again, look at how messy this is. It's not really great by me set up here. Kind of hodgepodge, mix and match. Building's on fire. Don't be one of the bad things. It is. Yeah, that's just gonna burn. Actually, it's not. I have seen a developer post thing for this game, which says they're working on having firefighting helicopters and construction helicopters, which sounds amazing. Like, who doesn't want that? I'm like, yes, I want firefighting helicopters. Of course I do. I want construction helicopters. Yeah. Yeah. So if we want to auto-build using rubles here. No, let's not do that suggestion, mate. Just yes, to you, and auto fund. I will pump it all down here again. And are we looking even better over here now with this? Ooh, yeah, kind of, sort of. Still bitumen. No workers in there. Yeah, see, that is a problem. Nobody's actually working in there right now, but we've got workers coming in. For some reason, the buses all tend to huddle up together. They don't space themselves up, which is quite annoying, really. But I don't know what I can do about that. What about the snow plows? Are they set to have the right range? Because I reckon they are. I mean, they're well covered up there. They're just not really. Yeah, they're not really doing that. Let's just increase the priority for some of the mud roads and some of the gravel roads. So just trying to get them around and sort out everything. I mean, well, that bust up really would be nice to see finished. Why haven't you guys been dropping off the workers? So what about the chav? Oh, look at that. The chav is full with people. Do we have another bus in here? It's kind of... Yeah, we do. We have you. You don't really have anything, but you are going to pick them up, right? There you are, but you are absolutely plodding along here very slowly. So it might be worth moving the snow ploughing depot to over here around this junction to have one working this side and have another one working this side. That just seems like a sensible way to do it, but not really sensible. We just need them all to come over here and work, because they're being dropped off there, and that's going to be great and all, but we really need them to focus over here. How are you doing? Jesus wept, you're still doing that. Great, okay. Yeah, see, you are now averaging about 100 workers, so that's quite good. We just need even more. What are we needing down here? Yeah, that's looking good. It's all looking great. Can't really complain about that, I reckon. As we are waiting for everything to finish gravel-wise, we're still not full up, so we're definitely using a lot more gravel than I'm used to. But yeah, we're doing a lot of construction, we're doing a lot of railway construction, we're using a lot of cement and all of that. Ooh, new vehicle! It's an open wagon. Haven't quite figured out railways yet in this, it seems quite complicated. But maybe I will someday. So yeah, we have set up a good array here of stuff for the bauxite mines. We've got the bauxite mines, we're just waiting for the alumina plant to be finished. And I think with that, considering how long we've gone, we're going to wrap it up here for tonight. Hope you very much enjoyed this. Stay safe if you're watching live or later. I'll most likely be back on the weekend with something other than this. We just have to wait and see really what I come up with, because let's not pretend for a moment that I even plan for this. Thank you for watching.